What is an entity? An entity in English is a noun. It's the absolute existence of a self-describing noun. A noun in the English language is considered a person, a place, or a thing. So my definition of an entity is a noun which is self-evident, whether that noun is truly empirical or fictitious. A fictitious entity has an existence that is dependent on a fictitious self-axiom existence, if that makes sense or not. A empirical entity is an entity that truly exists. I am an empirical entity. I truly exist in existence. I cannot prove my existence to you, but that doesn't invalidate the fact that I do in fact exist. No more or less than you and I can have the same argument all day about that. But an entity is a thing, a person, a place, or a thing, a noun that exists, whose existence is not necessarily dependent upon existence in of itself or the existence in which it occupies. This definition allows entities to be higher dimensional. It allows for them to, a fish existence as an organism that lives in water is dependent upon water, but a fish as an axiom can exist outside of water. It'll die, but you can physically remove it from water and it will cease to exist. It's dependent on oxygen being extracted from water, is infringed upon when you take it out of water and put it on land. So the actual existence of a fish is directly linked to water. An entity's existence is not necessarily directly linked to the medium in which it best describes its existence. And what I'm implying is that the universe is the best describes the existence of human beings because we are subject to not just biochemistry, but the strong and weak, nuclear forces, gravitation, and electromagnetism. Eliminate any of those three variables and we will cease to exist in the form that we are in. So with that being said, and with that understanding, an entity may or may not be subject to that. An entity may have a fifth physical law, or what's the word I'm looking for? I use the term dynamic for forces. So let's say that the four fundamental forces of our universe are the four dynamic forces of our universe. An entity may be transcended those four and have a fifth dynamic that governs it, or it only may need to exist to sustain itself with only the three forces. Kind of like dark matter and dark energy, how we describe something that we can't directly understand or comprehend, but it doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. So an entity's existence is necessitated by its axiom observation of itself more so than the medium in which it is occupying, or if it's not occupying any medium.